This is First Contact, Stories of the Call Center. Is every shiny object, and I'm not saying your product is a shiny object, but every new thing, right? Everything that's like, ooh, what's that? Does everyone need to adopt it, right? So we have people today, it's like, oh, we need to have social media. Okay, what are you going to use it for? How are you going to use it? We want SMS. We want web chat. We want workforce management. You have to run into scenarios where it's not a good fit or it doesn't make sense for some reason or another. Should every company of any size use workforce management? And regardless of the nature of the business, whether they're an in-house contact center, they're an outsourcer like a BPO, they do inbound only or outbound only, is there a sweet spot or a space in which a company should say, you know what, we should consider workforce management? Or is your thought anyone who has any amount of people, regardless of what they do, should have it?
Well, that's a really great question. I would say, for the most part, every company should have a platform like Community. And the reason I say that is, as I've grown up in this space, people still tend to define what we do here as forecasting and scheduling. If you look at keyword search terms that they use on the web, they type in contact center forecasting or contact center scheduling, and they look at modern workforce management through the lens of 1980. So we talked about optimization of the schedules and how that's good for the customers and helps save the company money. But it's 2021 now, and if you just take a look at our product, forecasting and scheduling is kind of in our rearview mirror. We do that well. We've been doing it well for a long time. What we're doing now is we're enabling agents and we're empowering them and we're providing automation. So when you look and define modern workforce management today, it's not forecasting and scheduling. It is a whole host of features and functions that deliver benefits that impact everybody's life. So even if you can't benefit from the forecasting and scheduling side of the equation, wouldn't you benefit from all of the automation and the broad integration that we now offer to applications like HR and payroll, etc.?
So in other words, it's not so much of, like you said, it's just forecasting and scheduling. You have to have X amount of people for it to be worth it, the amount of cost it takes into getting a solution. You have to find the ROI on it. That there now is different aspects of how the product enables the agent to have automation, to have choices where the cost of the product or the solution isn't so much now just one single thing that it does. All these other items you're saying can be benefited regardless of the size of the organization and even the nature of the way they manage. Maybe it's a center that does just voice versus a center that maybe does all kinds of medias within the organization. Does that sound about right?
Without question. I think you're dead on there. There's all those other benefits around the platforms today that help agents, help customers, and help the companies. It's the three legs of the stool.